Hello everyone, I am Devanshi Vadiya and this is the third video of my LeetCode series where I am solving question number 1480 of LeetCode. Running sum of one day array. Now we have given an array nums. We define a running sum of an array as running sum of I equals sums of nums of 0 up to nums I. Now the question seems pretty complicated, so what does that mean? We have given an input nums equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and we have given an output 1, 3, 6, 10. Now, how do we interpret it? As you can see in the explanation, running sum is obtained as so on. So, if we go through the iteration, I equal to 0, we have 1. So, we have output as 1. Now, for the second iteration, I equal to 1, we have 2. So, 1 plus 2 is 3. So, 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3. Now, third, 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. And now, fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is set. This is the same in example 2 and example 3, which is pretty simple. If you just look at the question, you cannot kind of figure out, but if you look to examples, it is pretty simple. Now, as you can see, we just need a loop which at every iteration adds the current index number and the previous index number, and it generates a new array every time an iteration is completed. Now, there is a one important thing which I will mark in the later part. Do pay attention. Now we'll first create just a loop for int I equal to 0. Let us see what happens if we take I equal to 0. I equal to 0, I is less than nums, which is the name of the array given, nums of size, and I plus plus, that is we want I to increase after every iteration. Now we'll just do nums of I equal to nums of I plus plus nums of I minus 1. Now, if you see, we have condition which is, you might get an idea of the condition that the current index and the previous index, we're just adding it, as you can see in the formula too. Now, if you use nums of I minus 1, we have I equal to 0. If you use I equal to 0 in the first case only, it fails because I minus 1 where I is 0 is minus 1, which nums of minus 1 doesn't exist because indexes always start from 0. So if you use index as I equal to 0, it is not going to work. The I as the integer. If you use at 0, it's not going to work. So we are going to use 1. Yeah, many of the coders like me, students like me, have a habit of using I equal to 0 every time. So it is an important part to keep in mind that we got to use I equal to 1 since it fails in the first iteration itself. Now we just got to return the nums one because we made the array like it, and I hope you understood what I mentioned by it, nums. And here we